trying to leave the bedroom, and a certain someone's on his way to attack me. So I'll beat you to the chase and come and attack you instead. I'll attack you instead. Good morning, little weed, and good morning. Bye. And welcome your faces to a new dawn and a new day where my name is Tom and I film every single weekday of my life and put it on the internet for your faces. And that is the sort of tagline I go with because that is indeed what I do. Now it is 10:05 in the AM right now. I'm making some breakfast, putting away the pots and making a cup of tea. Because that is the multitask way for me to start my day. Oh. Delicious. Alrighty. It is time to get a grime pound on. Oosh, 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 oosh. And we're out of there. Another good session in the gym, but I do have to say this. I did not work to the best of my abilities because I've somehow over the weekend hurt my shoulder to the point where I can't really lift any weights above my head or anything like that. So we had to do a really toned down exercise in there today, which I'm really disappointed about. But we still got some gains, some PBs, and as we say in the biz, it is what it is. But right, it is 11:45. The bike is loaded up, we're going to the butcher shop, and then we're going on a bit of an adventure. And bloody hell, things escalated a bit, didn't it? I came in for a tomlet, and I'm leaving with 7 bacon butties. Crikey. Mate, it's a full bloody pig. Wow, things really escalated when I walked into that butcher shop then. I've walked out with 6 bacon butties, a 5-egg tomlet for myself, and, you ready? An entire crate of cakes. Because why not? Ooh, and as I've just pulled into the house, a delivery has arrived. In the form of a massive sound panel. Because, as per our collective vote in the office, we've decided we're going to put one more panel along this wall to extend the backdrop. So, NeoSmart might be coming later today to install it. But I'm not supposed to be in this house right now. Shoes are coming off. So are my pants. Because off we are going to the farm. But plot twist, it's not my farm we're going to. It is indeed Mark's. And I can't believe he didn't pick you up one of the 6 bacon butties I bought. So, you can steal one of them instead. Oh wow. Yeah? With the ladies on site happy, it's time to hook up man like Mark. Because they have been grafting, I believe, harvesting maize. And can we take a second to appreciate how this farm actually looks and is a proper farm. So what's going on here then? Putting the maize in? So it gets churned up?
Yeah, it gets chopped up and comes and gets piled up here like a big bale.
Really? Oh, you bale it here?
No, you get like...
Oh, right, yeah, you seal it up?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
You're rolling. Oh, thank you.
Your wife did just steal one of the cookies. So it's dwindled down now as to which one you're going to have, and there's a bet which one's got your name on it. Yeah? Yeah. All right.
Which one did she say?
She said she thought you had that big one in the corner. I did not know all this was here. Hey, you guys. How many cows have you got?
On this farm, 108 and 170.
Are you sure it's 108 or is it 98?
No,
10 animals seem to go missing with you. Why is this one fluffy? That is so gorgeous, hey guys? Whoa, look at your eyes. I said, as another delivery's coming in, I've got one for you. No one can say no to a good cake, man. All right. Nice one, Chief. Nice to meet you. Big old John Deere turning up. And this, ladies and gentlemen, this is proper farming. It's like me trying to squeeze one out after a curry the night before. Dusty. Yep. Yep. Wow. I want to get caught in the sea of it. My description was pretty accurate. Is this now your job to push it in? So yeah, like you were saying, it's just it's maize like corn.
It's like sweet corn.
Yeah, like sweet corn, but it's
mushed up, otherwise it goes straight through the cows, so it's all mushed.
Ah, yeah.
Crimped, it's cow.
And then this is just all cow food then?
This will all be cow food, yeah.
Wow. I feel like I've gone from knowing nothing about farming to being chucked in at the deep end. In she goes to the back. And you know what? It smells so fresh. Get out of town. These are your guys' pet cows. Oh, look at you guys. Hello. Oh, it's quite rough, the tongue. Hello. Oh, you're gorgeous. These are Jacks?
Yeah, Jacks. That's Daisy.
Oh.
And that's Betty.
Hi, Daisy. Hi, Betty. Oh. And now things are escalating even more because I'm getting in it. All right, here we go. Good to go? Thank you, sir. How do? Mark's brother Lyndon. Right. So you started the farming in the family?
Yeah.
What? Wait, so how did you decide to get into farming then? Because you didn't have a family of farmers before, you was just
No,
you?
I started on a dairy farm when I was 15.
What, just as a
Yeah, labourer, yeah, just as labourer, like.
And then it just became your life?
Yeah, 10 years, did 10 years there, went self-employed. That was it.
What? Wow, this is crazy. I've never been up this high driving along this road in all my life. I feel like I'm in a tank or something.
It's real big, doesn't it?
How you're judging fitting between even like the pavement and the lines in the other cars, I have no idea.
And then you got the trailer behind.
And then you've got the trailer behind. Wow. Ever taken off any wind mirrors?
No, I haven't.
Right, okay then. So this is what we're going collecting. And is it like that in the shuck? And then are you just going to mush it all?
Well, you see that bottom half? That's how it's wrapped like that in leaves.
Yeah.
But it's a big plant. Have you never seen it before? Yeah. It's about, this will be about 8 foot tall.
Really? And we're just going to...
You know, the machine we drive along chops it. You won't believe it, the speed it's going at.
Really?
It chops it, rolls it, because it squashes the grain.
Yeah. Was that one of the boys going
Yeah,
past?
that's my
we just missed another one of the farmers.
And it goes through the rollers, the gap in the rollers, the same as a hacksaw blade flat.
Oh.
And it's forcing this from it. Like, I don't know what it's doing.
Wow.
So
So you do not want to get in the way of it?
No,
not at all. This is just an experience in itself. I can't believe we're about to go and do some actual farming stuff. You get the question like, how do you make your money in farming?
Just do it as best you can.
But you say, and you're just doing it to turn over to the next year, to the next year, to the next year.
Yeah.
So is Clarkson's farm a really good example?
It is. He's Cameron. He's
Yeah. Like, bit dramatic.
No, the figures he come up with are pretty close.
Really?
Yeah. It's not a lot. You see all this expensive machinery, but it's
how much is a tractor like this worth?
About 180,000.
Bloody hell.
Well, and you buy an house, something like that. You pay over 20 years, 4 years one of these, isn't it? Like, and then you got to replace it again. So there's money there, but it's just turning over.
Is that why it's just more so like farming becomes like a way of life?
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? So you're not doing it to be like, oh, I'll do this year next year, and then I'll be able to retire. It's just your way of life.
There's money in it when you sell up, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, up to then.
Yeah.
You don't get a full wage. Like they've said on Caleb and that, like, your wage is minimal. Really enough to live.
So any advice to someone who's getting into farming?
Hope you enjoy it.
And you know what? Don't get me wrong, I've only had the farm like over a month. But even just the sheep on there, I'm already speaking to Mark like, I want to do more, I want to get some cows on for us, but start small and then if we can expand it.
That's it, you've just got to cover your costs. Don't expect to make a fortune. If you can cover your costs, you've done alright.
Amazing. This is really interesting because I didn't know which farm we were going to, but I actually looked at like 40 acres down there.
Yeah, it was bought not long ago, weren't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit landlocked, yeah.
Oh, I know where we're going. Wow, this is some serious acreage. Wow, look how pretty that is. This is stunning. We just missed the end of that harvest there. I got my farming terminology right. Oh yeah. So all of this in front of us, well, as you can see there, has been lobbed down already. We're going doing that lot over across there in the distance. The guy driving the chopper, that huge machine there, he's on 200 quid an hour.
Or something like that when he's going it per acre.
And how much is the machine worth?
About 350,000. That's a baby one.
That's a baby one? What? The money involved with farming is what's blowing my mind. Yeah. So how are you supposed to get into being able to do things at scale?
Well, like you say, it's took us 30 years to get to this.
So you just got to slowly scale it and scale it and scale it and scale it and scale it.
Everything's on HP.
What's that?
Hire purchase.
Oh, hire purchase?
Yeah.
Wow.
Basically, so the tractors earn the money while you're paying for them.
Yeah. And as a farmer, do you find yourself earning more money doing, like when you're being hired to do someone else's fields, like for
well, you see the money.
Is that you see your money that way, right?
Well, this, like you said, we were asking before, there's $2,000 a seed.
Yeah.
You got to plough it, power it, spray it, fertilise it. I think it costs us about £300 an acre, £350 an acre to grow. Then you've got to wait till now, chop it, feed it to cows, and then when you sell the cows,
oh my gosh,
you get the money then.
Yeah,
you don't actually get money
it's not
from
even the
it.
investment of this, it's the investment of the cows. But then if something happens to the cows, all this is for nothing.
Yeah. And this crop can fail, like you've seen on Jeremy
Yeah.
This is a good crop.
Oh, so it's got a knock-on effect.
Yeah, well,
everything's got a knock-on effect.
This is a good crop for the year.
Yeah.
But it should be another 2 full time at least.
Really? So it's only been a bad deal?
Yeah, it's been a bad deal, but...
Wow! I know, I love like Jeremy Clarkson's farm. I'm not trying to be doing that or anything, but to see that the effect and the truth of what that is happening on my own doorstep is just...
Well, Wally's got a trail.
Here we go then. Out into field. This is just mad. I don't even feel like we're still quite literally on our doorstep right now. I can't believe where we are. So what will happen with this then? Oh, plough it back in?
Yeah.
Whoa! So this should be 2 foot higher?
Yeah, at least. At least, it's just... Well, that's what you grow it for. You grow it for the cob.
Is this a shuck? A shuck of corn?
Yeah.
This is not for human consumption. We can't eat this, and it doesn't taste sweet like corn does for us.
Sour.
Sour?
Yeah, it's same to our family, but it's...
Go away, there it is. You had to finish that. Yeah. I got to show the camera I'm strong enough. Amazing.
Well, you got to get it hard. You see how it goes cheesy?
Yeah.
That's how you got to get it.
Really? So is that what you do? Will you constantly go around and keep testing it until you're like, right, now harvest it?
To be honest, it was leaving a bit longer, but years getting on it.
Yeah.
Once it gets wet.
Wow. Mad one. How many of these? How many shucks do you reckon?
God knows. You count.
You count. Wow.
It's seeded.
That is a lot.
It's seeded at 44,000 seed an acre.
That's...
So each one of them's got 2 on it. So that's 80,000.
Is it all that grows? 2 on them?
Yeah, well, a lot of them aim for 1.
Wow. Yeah, this one's successful. That one's got 2 on it.
See that?
Some just grow small.
Yeah, that won't be right.
Oh, really?
It'll be white.
Oh.
That's useless.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is all just belly filler. That's That's what you want.
Belly. Oh, so they'll eat that.
Yeah,
but that's the nutrients.
That's the start.
Oh wait, before we get run over by this guy, I love a maize field. Or a corn. Look at that. Yeah. Hey up, there's a bloody bald spot here.
No, dear, that's
What?
the plants.
What happened here? What do you mean it's the plants? Did you do a bad job seeding it? Right, let's get out of his way so we can carry on. Oh. So awesome. Wow, so I was looking at like 40 acres of land just down that lane near that big pole. But this one field alone that we're in right now, just this one field, is 100 acres like that, just one. We own 110 acres, you know, in separate different parts. This is 100 just in one. How big's this entire farm then?
I think it's about 180.
180? What a stunning location it is as well. Look at that! Trespassers.
Yeah.
You wouldn't. People think like a farm is just like, oh, I can just go in it. If there's a public footpath through it, I understand, right?
Yeah.
But if it's a private field, that's like going in someone's back garden.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, we have it. You're walking dogs over checking the cattle, and they're moaning because they're barking or whatever. It's like, well, if we come into your house, your dogs will go mental.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like no different, like. No, sometimes you do feel like banging your head.
Trust me, I've already had that with the rumour mill and stuff like that.
It's not been funny where you are now because it's not had anything done with it.
Yeah, everyone thinks it's free, it's open range, But constantly having to tell people, like, we put signs up, they're throwing the signs away.
Well, this place here, when it was growing corn, as in barley, he had one woman going in with a 4-wheel drive and drove around this crop, got stuck because his dog ran off and she wanted to go and get it.
She just drove on his lad.
Drove on all his crop and wrecked it.
I'll be sending in the bill.
Yeah.
At a very high rate. I love how we've got Eye of the Tiger playing in the background as we're currently following this along. Look at that for some machinery. Oh, mate, Caleb would be so proud of me. He'd be like, "Go on, chubby boy." I tried ringing him before, but he didn't answer. It is just tearing it apart.
Like I said before, that's going in a roller with a gap like that, so you can imagine how it's
Yeah. Wow. And then just getting chucked into our trailer. Sweet.
And that's...
Imagine if someone was like wild camping in the maze. They would be gone. And I weren't expecting this, but this lad over here is wearing Syndicate Original. Look at him. What the heck? Got all the black here. We're going this way, that way, forward, backwards. Go on, the boys, repping. What are the chances? So now it's my turn on this side. Wow, that is terrifyingly big. Look at this. I can see why it's worth 400 grand now. Wow. Yeah. Oh, we're going. This is insane. Oh, I can believe it. Mate, look how it just devours it. I feel like I'm watching like Avatar when they're ripping down the trees. That is crazy. All those months of this growing and growing and growing. Yeah, just to get ripped into that. Yeah, you can see the shucks just going into it. Wow. I don't know what it is that is so nice about this. Like,
Well, we like it and we've done it all as long, you know what I mean?
when the day after Mark put the sheep in, we went just to go and check on him. I said to my dad, like, it was such a nice thing, you know, to go drive around the land and just the peace of just driving around.
We rear calves and that as well, and we go out 10 o'clock at night to check them. And you can't beat sitting there just checking them, you know.
Yeah.
People say you don't love them and all this up the end of the beach. It's life cycle. It's just, you've got to care about them or they don't grow.
Oh, look at it. It does have a heart. From me buying that farm, what it's like opened up my life to be and become is just like it's a life-changing experience already, but then some. Wow. We go again. This is the one thing I've taken away from even a month and a half of owning the farm, is that you all help each other, don't you?
Yeah, got to.
I love that. I tried my best to help out by bringing bacon butties.
Yeah, he has that.
And a cake.
And a very sickly cake.
Hey, come on. To be fair, it was massive. What are the chances that we're driving past someone dressed as a cow? That's mad. That is mad. We're just talking about like the ins and outs of it. How long did you say, like raising a cow?
If you kept a calf and then reared it to have a calf, before you sold that calf and got any money, the best part 3.5 years.
3.5 years, hey one of the boys, 3.5 years of raising a calf before you're making money off it.
Yeah, before you get a penny back.
So in your farming opinion, what is your best way of making money?
Working for someone.
Oh, get out of it. I thought you were going to say something else, or horses.
Yeah, there's horses, yeah.
Everyone says horses.
Yeah, horses.
But is that farming?
Not really. It's how we started out.
And hey, I'm all for like horses. I've got family friends who do horses and stuff like that. But I have been told categorically by the people who do horses is if you want a stress-free life, do not get into it.
Yeah.
Do not get into it because you will just find yourself in a world of drama and politics. So you either want to earn the money and get into it, or if you want an easy, steady life, stay away from it.
Yeah.
Does that sound about
Yeah,
right?
that sounds about right, yeah. The horses are the easy bit.
How are you driving through this right now? I'm literally tucking in. Oh, this is brutal. So, we're working somewhere else, but if I'm working for myself and I'm putting all the time in, what would be the best way to make money off the land I bought? What would you advise me after 40 years of you doing that?
Farm public.
What does that mean?
Farm the public. Do something the public want to do. Open farms.
Oh, so I know it sounds mad, but I want to do like, don't judge me here, I want to do like a big pumpkin farm one year. I want to do something that's like, you know, for the community.
Yeah. Well, that'd be your best return.
You reckon?
Yeah, have some animals, but have it so the people can come and see them.
The reason why I want to do stuff like that is because like me and my family, like me and Lydia have gone and done that, you know, pumpkin picking. My sister goes and does it, but we have to go an hour away to somewhere good to do it. I'm like, well, if I've got this land, can't I bring that to us?
And to be honest, where you're situated, it's perfect, isn't it?
Seriously?
Well, it's right on the main road.
Oh,
Location.
yeah. Damn. Alright, I didn't realise that my idea of like what I actually want to do with the farm is a good idea. Sarah from the bakery would not expect me flying past in this right now. That's where your cake was from?
Yeah.
Hey, go on, Sarah. And we're back at the yard. Wow, that has really filled up. Here we go. We're dropping our load off. Wait for it. Flipping heck, is it coming out? There it is, there it is. There's the rush. Oh, that was actually not a very long round trip. That was pretty.
No.
That was pretty quick, to be fair.
Yeah, mate.
Thank you so much. That was mint. Just like that, it'll rinse and repeat that trip 10 more times now. And I'm back. We Mark. That.
Did you do that?
It was awesome. That, honestly, awesome. Your brother's amazing. Honestly, such a funny chap, just chatting about everything. I tuned his ear about every question you can think of farming, but mate, thank you very much. I can't believe how big that pile's got now. It's quite literally grown by like 6 foot at the bottom end. Mark's brother was saying it's probably going to go like twice the height. It's probably going to go twice the height it's gone in the ground, above the ground, over. Oh, look at all the birds. They think it's, oh wow, they're thinking it's feeding time at the zoo, and I'm just standing in the one place I think I know it's safe. Which consists of me standing here against this bale and avoiding getting crushed. Wow. What a day. Scott! Nice to meet you, fella. Where'd you get that from? Yeah! What a mint way to spend my day. Mark and family, if you're watching this, thank you so much for inviting me up to just like tag along for a bit of a ride there. That was absolutely brilliant. But I will say one final thing on the end of this journey up to the farm is that it breaks my heart to see a defender sat there dying away. Let me be your hero, baby. Wow, that is old school. That is very old school. But if it's one thing I've kind of noticed from every farm I've ever been to, there's always an old Land Rover Defender dying in a corner somewhere. I refuse to let that happen to you, but I'm sure I'll end up seeing one on the land eventually. We're back at his house, and I'm hoping my internet is still online because this fella is currently up the pole. And last time I checked, we didn't open a racetrack across the road, so I think someone might be chopping down some trees. I'm not sure if it's the one you're gonna want, but I got a cake. And oh my gosh, he's just the bestest thing in the world. Okay, you had a nice day out. Alfie and Lydia have been to like a play centre. And look at this picture. Does it say Daddy's Little Helper or something at the back? Look at that picture. 10 out of 10. For cuteness. Look at him. Oh. And look at this. Oh. Rita's rain and better wind. After all this time, it's still so good. Oh, and it's call cam time because I've just had an update from Brad the architect, and I said, I'll ring you back because when he tried to speak to me, I was sat on the toilet. So let's jump into this and see what he's saying. Brad Luce. How we doing, man?
Yeah, good, thanks. I just had a bit of progress on the surveying company.
Amazing.
Kind of agreed it with them to get them to a point where they're going to propose a fee quote.
Yeah.
And that's to survey all the existing, the kind of 2 stable blocks and that other building and the garage at the side of the property.
Yeah.
And they're going to produce floor plans and elevations as they would normally. And then on the house, because it's dangerous to obviously go in, they're going to use a laser scanner on the elevations to basically get the high, you know, they'll draw up where the windows and the door are and everything like that. But it's more so for us to get like the volume off it. So that's under, we hopefully should have that back today, worst case tomorrow, and then we can get them instructed.
Wow.
And then if you knock that building down, regardless whether it's unsafe or not, that building then no longer exists. So
that's crazy.
It's just overcoming that bit of an issue to start with, and getting them to acknowledge that there's a dwelling there. So from now, the process being, as soon as we've got the survey done, and we've got the existing drawings, I can put a site plan together and then just submit the pre-app.
And what did they say about a timescale of things? Because obviously, like, that's an unknown, and we don't.
Yeah, it's mega unknown. So, like, from the minute we submit the pre-app, that's kind of when it gets kicked off.
Okay, wicked.
I'm pretty confident, like, but with planning, mate, it's like any planning application for any client, whether it's a kitchen extension, like, there's no guarantee that you can get it.
Well, that's Alfie screaming in the background as well. Sorry, that's Alfie screaming for joy in the background. That, you know, we've made so much progress there, Brad. Thank you. What a bloke! Right. What a call and what a boy! What are you doing? Are you wide awake now? Hello. Yeah, good call with Brad. He's not messing around and he's getting everything going. As you can tell, like, it's a difficult circumstance to be like, hey, we have a house here that we want to demolish, but we're not demolishing it to try and, like, tiptoe around planning permissions or anything like that. It's just, it's simply not safe. We want to build a house back, but we're not in a position where we can do so because we have to sell this one before we can start building on that one. But it's just been taken out of our hands for the fact that this derelict house could fall over at any point. So it's going to be a case-by-case situation of just speaking to, like, the local council, being like, hey, listen, I'm literally documenting all this on YouTube. Like, there is no shenanigans afoot. We just want to make it safe to get to a point where we can be on this land and he can enjoy, like, growing up on it. So Yeah, lots of moving parts. Very overwhelming, but we're just gonna deal with this one step at a time. Whew. I'm gonna say this now because I'm doubling down on the fact that I feel like this is the case, but I think I'm coming down with something like, yeah, get your comments out now, laugh at me all you want, but I'm 99% sure I'm coming down with man flu. Like, my body just feels like, ugh. Shoulders run down, I'm run down from the gym, but yeah, this kind of like run down I'm feeling right now, I kind of think I'm being a little biatch, and yeah, I think I've got man flu. Haven't got time to be poorly. I got shit to do, like play around on you and trying to get it recorded on you. That's the new drone, by the way, which I'm going to attempt today to see, one, how it tracks whilst I'm riding around on the bike, and two, I've got the new microphones that I bought. I don't know if you can, but I want to try and see if I can connect the microphones to the drone, because if I can do that, oh my gosh, that would be absolutely amazing, because I can drive around, drone, and commentate at the same time. This could be like the ultimate scenario, but I don't know if that's possible. We're about to find out. Oh, look how beautiful the lane's looking with all the leaves on it. Oh, this is stunning. The 110 is indeed the gift that keeps on giving. What are you doing?
Taking the fence down.
Taking the fence down? I know I've only just got it, but I'm immediately gonna have to go because I've not packed into my bag any batteries. Idiot. Before you go, can we test this between us? Because it's two mics, so it's like if we were doing a task to get together, it's really good microphone, so we can like be recording really well. Right, one sec, let me set it up. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this is gonna work the way I think it's gonna work, but I've got one of these on, and so has Tom, who is indeed a happy chappy to be driving this. Now, we're just gonna try and have a normal conversation now with the microphones attached. How happy are you to be back on a digger?
Very, very.
I'm gonna see how far away I can go,
to
and we'll just keep talking.
Progress. Oh, just, it might sound a bit husky from me anyway, because I'm still
Are you still under the weather?
Still a little bit.
Oh, look at the big boo-boo. Hey, do you know what? I was talking about me being under the weather. It's probably him I got it off. Mate, I've just listened back to the audio of that last clip.
Yeah.
And you and me we don't even have to shout at each other. We obviously have to shout over this,
yeah.
but with that attached, we can just have a full-blown conversation and it'll pick both of us up perfectly.
Nice. So,
I'm very impressed, I'm not gonna lie. And after you even hearing the replay,
yeah, it's good.
that is pretty good. Oh, and obviously, this is me and Tom now without these attached. If you would not be able to hear Tom speaking in the slightest now, and all you can probably hear is the engine roaring away. That noise cancellation on that is impressive. Right, let's go and get the batteries for that. What? I've been gone 4 minutes and he's already made so much progress. What? Give that man a machine and watch him work. All right, moment of truth. Can I connect the drone to the microphone? If I can, this will be so good. I am having some serious issues pairing that, let alone that with that. But whilst this is being set up, hey, I thought I'd see Big Tasty on here first, not his brother. How you doing? He brings us treats to the end, but I can't tell you what it is yet. I've thrown a tantrum. Can't get the drone working, so I've come home to go on my laptop to get it organised and then go back down and try and sort everything out. Hang on, there's no one in the house. Alfred? Alfred? Alfred, what are you doing in there? I don't believe it. Are you going seeing your grandma for a bit? Look how stoked he is. You know what, this has actually just made me kind of have an emotional moment because I was so close as a kid to my grandma, and every Monday and Friday we went to my grandma and granddad's house. And on Fridays we would stay over, but I was so close to my grandma, but she never really managed to see me like grow up and achieve what I fully achieved. I know she saw the start of it, but we were so close until the dice that was rolled of life threw motor neuron disease into the mix and just took her from us. But it just made me think, like, how nice is it that Alfie, you know, with my mum living on my doorstep, gets to see his grandma and what his relationship in the future might be like with her. Because he loves her to pieces now. But I wonder what it's going to be like when you're older. Hello. Grandma! Hi. Grandma! What is Grandma wearing? All right, if I was saying it's too soon to see clothes on sale at Christmas at shops, that's way too soon as well. Okay?
Put on a Syndicate original hoodie or something.
Oh, look, wait, look. What have you've seen it, haven't you? The cat on top of there, he loves animals. But hopefully he won't come out in any rashes. I was just saying this to the vlog, I was just having a bit of a moment. You know how close we were with like grandma? I wonder if he'll have that relationship with you.
No, he's what's she called, Vicky? What does he call him?
Icky no?
Icky no, yeah.
What do you mean no?
Oh, how close were you to your nana?
Yeah, but I was really close with my grandma.
Yeah, but that was because I'm your grandma's daughter.
What, so
I'll feel being closer to Vicky because...
Is that a thing?
Yeah, because Lydia sees her mum more than anybody.
I love Victoria to pieces. She's amazing, but I'm gonna make sure that this little guy spends loads of time with you. Look at him. Oh. But are you gonna be the grandma that gives him all the chocolates, treats, and turkey twizzlers?
Without a doubt. No, not turkey.
So for a bit of family lore, my mum hated us eating turkey twizzlers, and it was like forbidden. Do not feed the kids turkey twizzlers. But we used to go around to our grandma and granddad's, and she always fed us turkey twizzlers. Didn't she?
No, because she wanted to, because you begged her for them.
Hey, listen, I'm going to blame it on Alice, all right? But in the end, we got what we wanted.
Terrible.
I'm going to tell you right now, he likes Nutella. He loves Nutella on toast.
We've got the biggest jar of Nutella in the world.
Oh, no. Oh, and is it manicure day today?
Yeah, nail cutting.
Oh, is it? Oh, darling, it suits you, sir. I love you. Bye-bye. And little man, have a nice time. I bet I returned to him just covered with absolute chocolate chops. Well, I have returned to something, and it's the fact that my drone still hasn't finished updating. Even with my super fast Wi-Fi and the fact that I've left it going, it's still not... Well, that's just timing, isn't it? That I've obviously started recording this and it's actually finally updated. But this entire time I've been back here trying to get the drone sorted, it's still trying to do a firmware update. Gosh dang it! I'm running out of bloody daylight and now it needs 2 more minutes! Make it 2! 1 entire hour later I'm back on site and oh, Tommy boy! Look at what that boy is capable of! What? Bro, you are next level. You are next level. That looks so good. Honestly, it looks like a proper professional entrance.
I am professional.
Yeah, no, I do forget that.
My bread and butter.
If you ever need landscaping work, this is your man. Where can, like, from an actual... I know you're always on here and it's like your TikTok and everything, but for your actual job... You booked up? Take back the promotion. He doesn't even need it, but... do you have a landscaping Instagram? Stick with this TikTok then. His TikTok's here in the middle. Because you film bits when you're like having fun on here, don't you? But then you work.
But I've not done anything for the last week. It's so I'm still like that.
Mate, that though looks so good and a testament to why I always work with you. Like with the stuff on my house, I don't hire anyone else, I always hire you. Mate, you are very good. And no messing about here, he's clearing all this up because we had a massive pile on here and he's like getting it ready to get that filled in. As soon as we can get all the diesel out of that. We have bought a little pump, which I think you guys saw in yesterday's vlog to try and get it out with. But we think when we were putting the pipe in, it was going into the pipe, curling up on itself. So say if the water level was like my nose, the pipe was going into it and then like sticking out of it, so it wasn't pumping anything out. So we've got to do a bit of jiggery pokery to try and sort that out and then hopefully get it all out, fill it in, and we'll have the courtyard back. But I'm just so impressed. Honestly, so impressed. Tom's managed to achieve all that whilst I've only managed to do 1 update on a drone. Like, what is that about? Speaking of which, let's go for a take 2. Am I going to be able to do the do? There's only one way to find out. All right, ascend 1 meter. Yee-hee! I lost me crisps. But he's only gonna done it. Only gonna done it. He's only gonna done it. He's only gonna done it. Well, actually, this is just me getting it going. I'm supposed to be trying to attach the microphone. Un momento, por favor. All right, I haven't actually connected the microphone yet, but I just want to take it for a bit of a test flight. So let's go into the field and let's go zooming. Think of the cinematic shots we're gonna get. It's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna pan down. We're gonna go around the field like so, and you guys are gonna be loving it when people are zooming out and about and around. It's gonna be amazing. I have just noticed the recording settings that I'm using here are 4K 30 FPS, which is the exact same settings as the little Neo drone I had. And the reason why I got this one is so I could do 4K 60. Oh wow, I didn't realize I could change the settings that easily. All right, we're gonna try another clip that might look a little bit smoother now. Oh, but the thing is, I haven't got an SD card in it, so I've only got, I don't think you guys can see that clearly. I've only got, 1 minute and 32 seconds worth of footage to be able to record with. But as I was gonna film some more clips with the drone, it's got very dark very fast, doesn't it? Very dark, very fast. You can see bits, but it's not the best to be flying a drone that uses lights with its sensors to be able to detect trees and branches. So unfortunately, due to that update taking an entire hour, I'm not able to test whether or not, well, I'm not able to showcase flying the drone around here. But when I get home, I'll try and set up the connection of the microphones. Hey, listen, man, I tried. But the sunlight was against me. So I'm home. And because Lydia's out till late tonight, I'm going to pick up Alfredo, and it's going to be a boys' night in. So one vehicle switch later, I've arrived to collect the boost. Look at that face. He honestly, he's just the most stoked little... Is he watching Minions?
It's just on
He loves it. Should we tell them the bad news? It's being removed on Netflix this week, so we're going to need to find a.
You have to get.
We're going to find a different. We're going to have to find a different film.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Little Biscuit, have you been good? Have you been good for Nono? And your grandma?
You've been all over
Mate.
the
Tracy.
He loves his grandma.
Get away.
Now, Alfie, Grandma did just say to us, go home and make some food, but I can't be bothered. That, and I am absolutely craving Five Guys. And don't even try saying to me, Five Guys isn't healthy, right? You can get options to make it healthier. So it basically is just meat, vegetables, and you can even get it without a bun on a lettuce wrap. So oh, I'm excited. Oh, what are you having? I've got him a little tiny burger for him to have a little bit of. He's already eaten some food at my mum's house, but I thought he can have a bit of a burger with like lettuce and tomatoes, just like his daddy. Where do you think you're going? What are you doing? You don't crawl, you walk. Stand up. Come on. There we go. There we go. How mint is he? High five. High five. Oh, you scuba dived me. Oh, he's off. I think you can see the beer in the fridge. I'm so proud. Well done, mate. Yes, Daddy likes that. You don't actually want that dirty beer. Get away. In and out. No time at all. So let's feast. Well, the thing is, you know, usually like I film like, oh, I was eating a bit of dinner and stuff like that. Well, I completely forgot to film me and Alfie feasting. I sent Lydia some cute little videos instead, and we've devoured our food. He liked it, but I think he was a bit full from the food pouch that he'd already eaten down at his grandma's. So, hey, listen, it's getting late now. It's bath time. We need to get ready for bed. Okay? And that was a good bath, but we played Peekaboo. Go on then. Go on then. Where is it? Boo! Mate, this thing does not put him to sleep. He absolutely loves it, but I tell you what, it absolutely conks me out. Oh, I could have a quick nap, Alfie, as long as you don't reach for my glass. Oh! Well, thanks for that, Alfie. Really appreciate that. That was just 10 out of 10 convenience. Can I have those back? Ta! Thank you. Now, I want to see if this is still true, Alfie, but I heard you like brushing your teeth. You do! And now for the final part of Alfredo's night. Spending a bit of time with Kevin. He absolutely loves it. He'll just play around now, watching him, and then running to and from my office. And before you know it, he'll be absolutely exhausted, and then be going to bed, won't you? Aww. Well, I just did a really impromptu live stream on YouTube, but I tried to test a feature called members only, because if you guys have ever seen my live streams, like, it's absolutely insane, and being a member is like being a Twitch subscriber. So I wanted to do something just as a little surprise to the members, and it went well for 42 minutes until it crashed, and the live stream disappeared. So if you are a member on this channel, thank you very much for supporting the stream, but it did indeed crash. And Lydia was about to say, where's Alfred? He's right there.
How long did you sleep?
At 22 minutes past 22, so 10:22, I was like, let's see how quickly we can get him to sleep. I was patting him on the back and it took 3 minutes to conk him out. I was doing a live stream. It crashed as per usual. But the boy's asleep. How was Greece?
Amazing.
Was it good?
So good.
Really?
So good.
You look fabulous, by the way.
Should we go to the theatre?
I like the boots. To see what?
Burlesque.
Burlesque? Oh, mate, I've been louder than that. He's been fast asleep, honestly. He is so hey, this is a real, when I'm loud, it's a real life vlog for him. So that's how he falls asleep. So if I just talk, he falls asleep. So when we're in bed and you're like, shh, don't wake him up.
I've got him to sleep.
I've got him to sleep and I can shout as loud as possible.
If he goes to sleep in a quiet environment, if he gets shocked,
maybe I just run around the house shouting all day.
The proof is in the pudding.
Imagine if the setup of this, where I'm like trying to juggle, how do I vlog and do my live streams and stuff like that, is every night when we want to get Alfie to sleep, I do a live stream and just talk with him, and he just conks out. The sound of my voice puts him to sleep, just like 9% of you guys who get bored of the vlogs. Yikes. Ooh, it is now 11:56 and closing my laptop down. All my batteries and GoPros and cameras and microphones are all charging. So we're hopefully going to try and attempt to do what we did today, either tomorrow or the day after. And we need to get this little one into his actual bed, because he's been fast asleep there now for an hour and a half. Mate, we spent so much... Wait, hang on a second. You forced me out of my room to turn it into your room. I lost my old gaming office to turn it into his room. I then moved down here, and he's invading here. This is not acceptable. And you are a cheeky little git. But you're adorable. You're my son, and I love you, so let's get to bed. POV, you are Alfred, aged 11 months, and you are waking up, starting a new dawn and a new day. To which I'm going to roll out of bed like I always do and then go, where's my mum and where's my bloody dad? But ladies and gentlemen, I have to outro the video here. That was one way to do an outro. So if you enjoyed it, leave a like, click that subscribe button, and make sure you ding dong that bell. And I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I really did. I was not expecting it to be such an eye-opening thing into like the world of farming, and then it naturally progressed into me and my Tom shenanigans of everything falling apart and not going the way I planned. But hey, that is just another day in the life of Tom. So thank you for tuning in, watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow if you fancy following along with my life at 7 PM the next day. So get out of here as I actually go and try and locate where is my son. So much love. Adios.